With two U.S. journalists held in North Korea safely home now, former U.S. President Bill Clinton is expected to brief President Barack Obama about his trip to Pyongyang that secured their release. Analysts are divided on the political implications of Clinton's visit. VOA's Elizabeth Lee has this story.
This may be the end of an ordeal for two journalists, but President Bill Clinton's visit, resulting in their release, marks the beginning of a much larger challenge between the U.S. and North Korea. Clinton's visit came at a time when U.S. and the international community have been pressuring North Korea, imposing strict sanctions after the communist state conducted a nuclear test, fired ballistic missiles, and abandoned six-party talks on nuclear disarmament. Asian and Pacific Affairs expert Peter Brooks warns that Clinton's visit could be seen as the U.S. softening its policy on North Korea.
There's no penalty for the things that they've done. We could get into a situation here of a moral hazard, where by rewarding bad behavior, we're only going to get more of it.
But East Asia Affairs analyst Dennis Wilder says the U.S. had no choice.
I think the decision to allow him to go was the right one because it got the journalists home. And as a private citizen on a humanitarian mission, that was very good.
Wilder says North Korea has been looking for a way to ease the pressure created by the sanctions and used journalists Laura Ling and Yuna Lee as hostages.
No question, this is a bargaining chip. He never had any intention of putting these two journalists into the gulag, even though he gave them a 12-year sentence.
The Obama administration has been distancing itself from Clinton's trip, insisting that it was not an official White House visit.
We have successfully completed a humanitarian mission that was a private mission.
But analyst Dennis Wilder says that Bill Clinton's ties to the administration are hard to ignore.
Considering that Bill Clinton is not only a member of the Democratic Party, a president of the United States, and the husband of the current Secretary of State. So there are plenty of linkages there that make him not just your ordinary private citizen.
Critics say the U.S. has given North Korea the two things it has demanded: a visit from a high-level dignitary and an apology from the administration. Last month, Secretary Clinton gave that apology at a town hall meeting.
I think everyone is very sorry that it happened.
There are no diplomatic relations between the U.S. and North Korea. The last time an American official visited North Korea was during Clinton's presidency 9 years ago. Experts say North Koreans are trying to reconnect with the U.S. now that there's a new president in the White House. The international community will be watching to see how the Obama administration will deal with the communist state and whether the U.S. will continue its hard line against North Korea. Elizabeth Lee, VOA News.